Hello there, you neurotypicals. This is Ask An Asperger, where you have questions and I have Asperger's. Let's get started. Welcome back. A few days ago, I was asked, why do people bite their nails? I'm like, hey, that's a good question. I'm just like, wait, hang on. You have any good questions? Leave it down in the comments down there. If they're good, I'll get to them and I'll be happy to answer them. But please have questions in the comments. Yeah. Alright. So, I was like, that's a good question. Why do people bite their nails? And I was like, I want to go more into it, because I have Asperger's syndrome. I can't just stop at answering why do people bite their nails. So I wanted to cover what is nail biting, who bites their nails, and why do people bite their nails? Come on, that's why we're here. Alright, so to get started, I was just like, what is nail biting? Because different people call it different things. Like, some people bite just the fingernails, just off the top. My fingernails kind of getting long, I'll chew on that. Oh, that might not be the reason. Most of the time, people bite their nails. Anyway, so sometimes they just bite the nail. No harm in that, but some people, and this is what gets out of hand, they chew on the cuticles. They chew on the cuticles, and they get funky. They bleed for some people, they get infected, and I don't understand. That's painful. If you ever had an infected cuticle, it's painful. I get them sometimes when I'm working with my hands, and I get stuff jammed into my nail, into the cuticles, and it's painful. So why would you do that to yourself? And so I wanted to first identify nail biting in that. So people bite the fingernails, and then people bite chew on the cuticles. That's what I understand as nail biting. People who say they bite their nails, that's what they're thinking of, either or. But you know what? It's not really identified one way or the other. So I was like, okay, well, that's my definition of nail biting. Chewing on the fingernails or cuticles, that's what anyone's going to call it. Alright, so I was like, I need some more information about nail biting, because I want to know who bites their nails. Yeah, I want to know who bites their nails. So I was like, hey, let's go to Wikipedia, the source of all knowledge. Actually, no, Wikipedia is not the source of all knowledge, but, for the sake of answering questions quickly, go to Google. But if you want to tell you more information, go to Wikipedia. Alright, so I'm at Wikipedia, and I'm looking at nail biting, and apparently it actually has a disease name, or a name for nail biting. It's onychophagia. Onychophagia, or onychophagia. Anyway, let's call it nail biting, because that's hard. That's a hard one to pronounce. So we go downhill to what it is. Obviously chewing on your hands, so we know that. So let's know a little bit more about nail biting. So nail biting is considered impulsive control disorder. What's an impulsive control disorder? You know what? It's time for a wiki walk! Alright, so impulsive control disorder. Let's look at this. Impulsive control disorder. Failure to resist temptation, urge, or impulse to harm oneself or others. Many physical disorders features impulsively, including substance-related disorders like substance abuse, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, ADHD, antisocial personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, conduct disorder, just different stuff. What's borderline personality disorder? Let's see what borderline personality disorder is, because I'm curious, and while we're off topic, let's just go for it. So borderline personality disorder, sometimes called emotionally unstable personality disorder, or whatever, and See, the essential feature, which is a pattern of marked impulsivity or instability of effects interpersonal relationships and self-image. The pattern is present in early adulthood and occurs across a variety of situations and contexts. Okay. Systems systems include fears of abandonment and test anger or irritability. The reason for others have difficulty understanding. Do you get angry? Are you irritable? Do people not know why? Do you have fears of abandonment? People engage in idolization and devaluation of others or self. High positive, low regard. So sometimes self-harm and suicidal behavior are common. See, signs and systems: out of controlled emotions, unstable interpersonal relationships, concerns about abandonments, self-damaging behavior, impulsivity, frequently accompanied by depressions and anxiety or anger. Fear of rejection. I hear feels a possible imbalance. You know, but this is dark. This is dark. Let's get back to nail biting. I like nail biting. Nail biting. Nail biting makes me feel safe. That's a safe topic. This got way too dark. So see, who bites their nails? Back to the topic. Who bites their nails? So 30% of children ages 7 through 10, according to Wikipedia, bite their nails. 45% of teenagers engage in nail biting. That's almost 50%, and so it's just like, okay, so we know who bites their nails. I'm like, how can I find people who bite their nails that I can talk to? And I was just like, a chat room would be a good idea. So I went ahead and started talking to people and looked up why they bite their nails. And the thing I got the most was people are nervous or anxious about something, and I think that's the typical response a lot of people think. And then another one I got was sometimes people, the ADHD, they like to fidget, they have to mess with something, so they go to their hands because your hands are in front of you. And, if you have nothing else in front of you, you get your hands and you're going to put them in your mouth. That happens with some people. And then that goes on. And for adults or teenagers, they feel that it's become a habit at some point, and like they don't even know that they're doing it. It's very compulsive, and they don't know they're doing it. It's really a lot of it's a habit from younger. And then the final reason why I think about nail biting, and this is really strictly limited to, actually no, it's not even limited to the tips, to the fingernails themselves. For grooming, I mean, if you don't have a fingernail clipper or you don't have like the proper stuff to take care of your fingernails, use your teeth. I mean, you can get the tips of your fingernails off pretty easily by biting. That's what I do. I don't always have nail clippers with me, and obviously I have to use nail clippers for my toes because that's disgusting. I will not do that. And those nails are really thick compared to fingernails. So nail clippers for the toes. Keep that straight. Nail clippers for the toes, toenails, not for the mouth, because that's gross and disgusting. Anyway, back on topic. So people will bite their fingernails off to groom. And the other thing is, sometimes you get a hangnail or you get like your cuticle pops up a little bit and you just want to get out of the way. People will sometimes bite that off. And it's really just to get that dead skin off of your hands and get it out of the way. So I guess that's an acceptable reason for nail biting, and so that's mostly why people bite their nails. So anyway, thank you for watching. I just want to be informative as possible, and I wanted to bring you the information and whatnot. And that's what you're gonna get. And you know why? Because someone like you asked an Asperger. Thank you. Have a nice day. If you have questions, leave it in the comments. Down there, comments. or wherever your comments may be. They may be up here. No, they're down there. This is YouTube. They're down there.